Alright, now that I have everything opened, let me show you guys the giant plastic bag pile over here. It's ridiculous. But I'm just going to be setting up the kitchen with all of these things in it. And I'll just, you know, kind of fast forward it so you guys don't have to sit there in real time and watch me do it. Okay, here's what it looks like after I finished setting the kitchen up. And as you can see here, I made delicious brownie cookies. There's brownies with cookies on top. Yes, that is a thing. But yeah, so I figured out that this little knob on the back of this right here can be unscrewed, so I'm gonna get a screwdriver and take this off, because otherwise it's not gonna go against my corner in my kitchen, like where my old kitchen set is. Alright, so first off, it's getting really dark in here. Okay, wow. Alright, so it's made out of wood and plastic and some metal. I'll show you the metal part. The metal part up here is this thing right here, and then let's say something else was metal. Oh yeah, the little silverwares that they give you. So the butter knife and the spoons and the fork are all real metal, which I like. I love the countertops on this, and I think the blue, the only reason why I wanted to get this, well, not the only reason, I did like the color of this. I think it matches my kitchen pretty well, and it goes with Mary Ellen's fridge really well as well. So let's start off with the pieces. So here is the measuring cups. So there's a 4th cup, 3rd cup, half cup, and 1 cup. And these are plastic, and they each have little holes so you can hang them up on this little rack if you wanted to. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't even know if they would all fit on there at once. No, they don't. So, yeah, there's the little measuring cups. And what's funny, someone else pointed this out, is that the measuring spoons are like, this one is almost as big as one of the cups in here. So, like, it's probably about as big as the 1/3 cup. So, yeah, someone pointed that out. I forgot who, but I just thought that was kind of funny. They're sized totally weird, but you know, this set's made for little girls, so they're not going to care really that much. I'll show you the chair. So here's the chair. It's pretty cool. I was hoping, honestly, for the purple one, but this blue one's fine too. I'm not going to ask for a replacement just because I don't like the color of the chair. It's kind of ridiculous, but it is metal. Blast things that are metal. Let me see how a doll sits on this, because I was kind of wondering that. Let me do Liberty. Oops. Oh, she actually sits pretty nice. I thought she'd just like slide right off because the chair's kind of slippery. But if you move the chair, she'll obviously slide right off. Here is the yellow bowl. This is a plain yellow bowl with a blue whisk and spoon painted on there. I also put, in that little cupboard, I put this mixing bowl. Even though it's supposed to go in the back, I probably won't be using that back storage space because that part's going to be up against the wall of my dollhouse most of the time. So I just stored it down in this area. And then this is the paddle. There's that. And then here's the toaster, which I'll actually show you the bread in a little bit. It says American Girl on it and it's green. It's plastic, so you actually can push this down. Mine doesn't stay down. Maybe you have to actually have toast. Oh, there we go. And then you push the button and the tray, maybe. Mine's defective. There we go. Let's try it with the toast. So I'm going to show you the bread. It comes in its own little bread pan. And then here's the bread. Which I love the bread. It looks so realistic. And there's that part. And it fits in the bread pan really well. Nice and snug. So here's the 3 slices of bread. And they all look like they're toasted already, front and back. And here's the butt piece of bread, which I don't normally like to eat. Alright, let's try this with pieces of toast in it. So here's the toaster with the toast in it. And then it pops up. That is so cute. Oops. Mine doesn't always stay down. Is that bad? There we go. I kind of have to put pressure like in here for it to get to stay down. Oh my god, I swear you could like shoot this bread at somebody. Hold on. Oh, why didn't you stay down, you little butt? Oh no, it won't even shoot. I got a defective toaster. Oh, shoot the bread. So yeah, there's the bread in the toaster. Okay, so here's the, no, this is not bread. It's dough. I don't know if it's cookie dough, bread dough. I love the crackling on it, which my voice is crackling too. And you can see the little flour speckles. I'm assuming this, I don't know, you would do flour with cookies and bread. So, I don't know. Show you a couple of the cookies, because they're all basically the same. So here's the chocolate chip cookies. I'll show you the back of one and the top of the other. I love these. I just love cookies. They're kind of rubbery, kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a little bit, feels like it could be bendable, but it won't bend that much. But they're not like hard plastic. They're soft. A softer plastic. Here's the brownie. So here's the top. It's got powdered sugar on it. Here's the side and the bottom. It comes with 4 of those. And then here's the brownie pan, just like the bread pan. Pretty similar. I love that all the brownies come out of the pan. They don't just like, just only 2 comes out or something. Let me show you the sink. Let me move this. This is kind of distracting and it's in the way. So this part comes out like that and you can spray your dishes. And then it also turns or pivots, whatever you'd like to say. And then this part comes up. It's like you turn the water on. It goes all the way up. I think it goes all the way around actually. Full 360. The sink is silver colored just like this. And it's pretty shallow. Most kitchens have like big sinks, but not much you can do here. And then moving up here, we have these little shelves with these little, I always want to say things are little, but they are. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you get these stickers. These are different spices, and you put it on these little things, which are your spice containers, and you get 8 of them. And then here is your utensil hanger place. I don't know what to call it. So here's the pan, the shallow frying pan that you'd most likely use to make your grilled cheese in. And here is the quote-unquote wooden spoon. Oh my gosh, will you just focus on my hand? It's actually plastic, it's not actually a wooden spoon. And then here's the whisk, which is also plastic. Flexible plastic, so hopefully it won't break. And then here is your spatula. This part's like a hard plastic. It's not actually rubbery like the real one, which is fine. I wouldn't have expected it to be like that anyways. And then here's the measuring spoons, which I did already show you with the measuring cups. So yeah, it just has a, I don't know, like a pinkish colored one, a blue one, and a green one. And you can just hang it on there just like that. Here is the bigger boiling pot. Well, there was never really a smaller one. It's got blue handles. It's like a thick plastic, which is really nice. Makes it more durable. And then here's the recipe box. I'm kind of disappointed in this because mine won't stay closed. Let's see if that'll do it. It says my recipe box and it's blue and it's written in like a yellowish green color. I think. It's hard to tell. There's the back. I could just picture the top part breaking off from the bottom part. I keep opening and closing it. It's actually staying closed, which is surprising. Alright, so the silverware has, you get 2 forks, 2 spoons, and 1 butter knife. And all of them are metal. The butter knife is just like the one from the slow cooker set. It's really, it has some nice weight to it, which I really like. So there's the metal utensils. This is your trash bin. It even has like a little trash sign on it. You can barely see it, but it's there. If my camera would ever just like stay focused on one thing. But yeah, I think it has it on both sides. There it is. You can see it better if I do that. Just like a nice pink trash can that sits in here in this drawer. And then you can just slot it right in there. Here is plates, which these are adorable. Don't get me wrong. They're plastic. And then here's, I think these are supposed to be like cereal bowls. They're just like a pink color. You get 2 of those. And here's the cups. Which they look like they'd be like crystal kind of maybe. But they're plastic. They're not real crystal obviously. Those are the cups. Down here I have put the, sorry, I make no sense when I'm sick. I just don't know why. It's weird. I put this in the shelf there. It's just the rolling pin. And I also put the brownie, or not the brownie, oh my gosh, the cookie pan. So I fit. This one has to go in at an angle. You can't just put it in like this, because it's not going to fit. Here's the oven. I don't have anything in here. The rack comes out. This is plastic. I can show you. The window of it is plastic too. These little knobs turn. This one clicks, which is cool. Which I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe I think this one's for the oven. And then these 2 are for the stove top. That would make the most sense to me. I don't know, you can have your own imagination for what goes with what. Oh, mixer, before I forget about it. This one is like Grace's baking set. I haven't put batteries in this, so I can't turn it on. It doesn't come with batteries, which is upsetting considering the price of this set, but there's the whisk. This one's orange. I'm hoping mine doesn't make that terrible sound that someone else's that got this set. Her mixer made a terrible noise. So I'll have to put batteries in it and see for myself what happens. Here's the fridge. The see-through part, or the glass, is plastic. So what we have in here is milk. So it's 2% milk. Here's the butter. This one's also like the one that you get in the slow cooker set. And then here's the berries. So you have strawberries and blueberries. These look very similar to the ones that comes in Leah's fruit stand. which I don't mind because more blueberries and strawberries for that set, right? Or more fruit for your kitchen. Here's the eggs. Fresh eggs. 6 large eggs, grade A. They don't come out. Before I move on to the pantry, I'm going to show you these. This is the hot pad, which if this was real, I would not use this ever to get hot stuff out because it's literally just 2 pieces of fabric put together. There's like no stuffing in the middle at all. And here's the part you can hang it up with, the tag, which thankfully it's not a giant one. Here's the apron. There's American Girl right there. This part's Velcro, and then this part is also Velcro. Here's the bottom. I love the ruffling on it. Okay, let me show you the doggy place where the doggies would eat. So here's the bell. It actually rings, just so cute. I think this would work better if I had it in my kitchen. If you have this on carpet, good luck. So here's the doggy pull-out drawer, and then the water and the dog food comes out, which is cool because then you can pretend that they're out of water or out of food. They can ring their bell for more if they want. Oh, I was going to show you try to show you the inside of the sink. So you can see like the little fake drain in there. I'll try to tilt it so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. I don't know, I really like this. Oh, we didn't even get to the stuff in the pantry. Alright, so this is the pantry. I'm so sorry, this is so long. Alright, so at the top I have like baking stuff. So I have brown sugar. And then this is the vegetable oil, which I don't know if you guys can tell, but this part is like, looks like it separates, but it doesn't. I don't know if I like that. Like all of them look like that, I don't know. These are the baking oats. They're just like cardstock, or maybe not, a little bit thicker than that. And then here's the baking soda, which at the top it actually has like a little fold. Oh, no way, that is so cute. It actually opens. Why did I just notice that? That's adorable and realistic. I love it. Alright, I'm going to show you the flour, but here's the flour. And it's like, it looks like glitter, but I think it's like little styrofoam beads. I don't really know what's in here. But yeah, the top doesn't come off, obviously, because there would be a mess everywhere if a kid got their hands on this. What disappoints me is there's this like giant hole in the bottom as like a filler, or so that they don't have to like fill it with more filler. They can fill it with less, but it still looks like a lot. Does that make sense? And then the sugar is the same thing, except the label is pink. Here's the, can't hold on to anything either, salt and pepper. So this is the pepper. What's cool about the pepper is this top part actually spins, and the bottom looks really realistic, like it could actually grind pepper. So there's the pepper, and here's the salt. Again, it has the same material as inside of the flour and sugar containers. And then here's a box of cereal. We have apple, cinnamon, stars. It actually has nutrition facts on it, which is so cute. Oh, and the grocery barcode. These don't fit on the same shelf together. They have to be like on separate shelves. Here is the pet food. It's the pet food box. This one's actually pretty big. I don't know if I want this in here yet, but I don't know where else to put it, so it's gonna have to be in there for now. The pantry glass is plastic as well. The handle's plastic. The door is plastic, but the rest of it is wood. And same with this, the pole, or the pillar. I think this is wood. It might be plastic. I have no idea. The spice rack has plastic little things. I don't know what you would call it. Okay, I have no idea where that just cut off. But I haven't showed you this yet. This is the kind of like a, I want to say like a cool dry erase board. I don't think it's chalk because this looks like a marker, and yeah, you pretend to write on there. And then the stickers that you get says stuff that you can stick on here. The coloring doesn't match. I don't know, I just like stuff to match if it's supposed to. So over here is the counter that overhangs, so you have the place where the dolls can sit, which I won't be using. So yeah, here's the place where the mixer is stored. Oh wow, you could fit more in there. You put the bowl in there as well. I would put the bowl on this, like, and the bowl just sits in there too, like with Grace's, it actually like clicked in there kinda. With this, I don't mind it because the little paddle and or the whisk will hold it in there. Now you can put that in there like that, and then your paddle can go in there as well. Yeah guys, let me know what you guys think of the new kitchen, whether you want it or not. I would recommend using your AG rewards like I did to buy it, because you know it's not going to be $225, it's going to be less than that. Or if you have a 20% off coupon, you can use that on this too. I think depending on where you are, that would be around, like, let me see, so I can calculate this, not in my head. It'd be $180 with the 20% off coupon. Then you do taxes, which then would probably be like $190, $200. So yeah, I'm going to put my stuff that I have in my kitchen, our generation kitchen, in with these things, and anything that I couldn't fit in Mary Ellen's fridge, I'm going to put in this fridge. I also have more cups and bowls and plates that I could put in here too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do totally recommend this, by the way. Again, use a coupon, use your AG rewards, so worth it to save that little bit of money. Yeah, that's my input. If you have any questions, these drawers, by the way, are plastic, and then this part's wood. But yeah, like everything else is pretty much plastic. Like this door, these doors, this door. My door just slammed, and I like scared myself to death. I think the sink is plastic. This is plastic. All the little trinkets are plastic for the most part. Yeah, most of them are. Again, I'm sorry I sound like death, but I just so badly wanted to make this video. Like, I'm not waiting like 6 more days to open this kitchen and make a review about it. Okay, I just want to show you this because I'm looking at it right now. This shows Grace's mixer. You can totally tell because the bowl is not see-through. They cheated. They used Grace's. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video, which might be an updated house tour because I got this and Mary Ellen's fridge. So let me know if you want me to do like individual room tours again, or if that's like boring, because I can if you want. I can also show all of my stuff in this kitchen. I don't know if that would be boring. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye! Okay, so when I took this apart because I want to get the screwdriver and take this part off, which is the back of the kitchen, and it doesn't go against the wall very well with that there, so I'm going to take it off. And I just noticed this is the cooking conversion chart, and I just noticed it, so I thought I'd show you guys that. I'm not sure if it's okay, it is accurate towards us. So the 1 cup is 8 fluid ounces, which I can already tell that's realistic enough for me. So yeah, I thought I'd show you guys that because I forgot about it. So yeah, I'm gonna take this part off and put this kitchen back together once I've done that. So stay tuned for the dollhouse tour. Bye!